we're done. We are so done with this month. Anywho, my name is Denise Dennis Worlu, and as always, I'm excited to share this space with you, having philosophical, ethical, and thought-provoking discussion. Somebody just said, "Now today my own New Year start." How? It's the 17th. But anyway, we are Nigerians. If we haven't seen someone for a very long time and we get to see them after so many years, even if it's the 1st of December, we say Happy New Year. Yeah, that's how we bro. That's how we roll. Now, today on the sunny side, we're going to have two discussions. Three, actually. The 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock hour, we're going to have the chit chat, the much ado about flowers. Because I hear that over the weekend, some people to duo, some guy sent bouquet of 5 million naira to his woman. Like, Kilele, what's going on here? What is she going to do with flower of 5 million? What happened to sending money to this woman account? But then again, it's love, right? I mean, I still, after that day now, I think I'm overthinking, but let's wait till the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hour for that chit chat. In the meantime, our first conversation, when your child helps the domestic help with their duties. If your child helps your domestic staff with chores, do you see it as a failure of the staff's duty or a necessary part of your child's upbringing? After all, we say, train up a child in the way he should go, and when they're old, they will not depart from it. True or false? And if you look at it critically, for most parents, for every time they are not in the house, some domestic staff, some nanny, some help is doing the upbringing on their behalf. Yes. We'll talk about that up until 1 o'clock. Then we'll go on the news break for trending stories. We'll be back for that chit chat I told you about. The 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock hour. Let's talk hair harvesting at salons. It's different from what we see in some documentaries on how we get the human hair. Raw Indian dono bounce, bone straight, raw Cambodian hair, Vietnamese hair, and all, where we see people go and shave the baby thing hair, and then they do some treatment on it, and then they package it, and then they send it to us, and we buy it for thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of naira. Now, this one is, you go to the salon, you go to shave your hair, you go to barber your head, you go to barb your hair, or you go to the salon, you go to get some hair treat, but you see their comb, somehow your hair will you see some part of it, or the salon where you go to cut your hair, you see some part of it. I hear that some girl here in Port Harcourt was busy harvesting human hairs, and she was selling it for as low as 2,000 naira. Now, hold on. Allegedly, these hairs were being sold to Yahoo boys. And I just remembered once upon a time when I was much younger, I used to like to cut my hair. Hello. So I would go to the salon with my own nylon. As they were cutting my hair, as soon as they were done, I will carry all of them, piam, and put in the nylon. I wonder why I stopped doing that. But yeah, it was after I saw some movie. And you know how they say your hair is your essence, your glory, a part of you. It contains your DNA and your destiny and blah, 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 blah. And I just felt, you know what? Hey, I don't trust this salon guys. I will pack my hair by myself and take it to my house. And then when I get home, I burn it. The question I'm asking, or the questions I'll be asking during that conversation, once your hair hits the floor, is it still a part of you, or is it just what it is? Refuse, dirty, yama. Second question, if you found out your stylist was selling your hair, would you be more upset about the ritual threat or the total breach of your trust? That's 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I'm particularly looking forward to that conversation. But we'll dive right into the first one. Stay tuned. security feed for those of you who have security cameras, and you see your eldest daughter not playing, not studying, but standing over a hot stove or holding a mop alongside the nanny you pay every month. For some, this is a Nigerian's mother's nightmare, seeing the help of loading their duties onto a child. For others, it's a missed opportunity for mentorship. Now, I saw a viral post where a mother threatened to split the nanny's salary with the daughter for helping out. And this is what she said. I checked the camera from work to see that my nanny is involving my elder daughter in cooking. And I don't like that idea. And someone responded, is that what she was paid for? If my daughter is helping you to do your job, I will split the salary amongst you two. Acting like madame of the house. Know your place. The word she used, I'm not going to use it because it's not appropriate for radio. But that was someone's response. Now, when we say know your place, are we protecting our children or just dehumanizing the people who literally raised them? And I will go further. If you look at some elites, yes, the 1% of the 1%, like some of you would classify them, while they are chasing money, mother doing fine, father doing fine, working class woman, independent woman, working class man, breadwinner, and all that, you discover that for the most part of their formative years, the domestic helps get to spend more time with the children than the parents. So parents who leave the house first thing in the morning, maybe they work in the bank, maybe they're working oil and gas, maybe they're teachers, right? They leave the house first thing in the morning. The most they do, if they can, is drop the children off at school. If they can't, they leave instructions, give this person this, do like this, and boom, they're off to work. From that time up until they are back from work, sometimes 8, 7, 9, 10, it's the domestic help. And by the way, I just remembered something. Someone was looking for a domestic help and was very particular about the person having a certain level of education. And I had to ask why. I had walked into the supermarket and I overheard the conversation. I didn't mean to overhear, but the person was pretty much loud with the information and all, so I heard. And out of curiosity, I had to ask, why are they so keen on this person's educational qualification? And the person said, they are going to be with the person's children now, And in my head, I'm like, not them. They're looking for someone who can help the child do homework, who can help the child do assignments, who can help reinforce whatever was taught in class. So they are probably looking for some assistant parent at this point in time. The excuse they gave us, that the person won't go marketing, go fee. I'm like, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not how I see it. If I go to the market today, I don't speak English most times. I would speak Pidgin. If the girl can speak Pidgin, it's not a problem. But then I wasn't wrong. So people look for certain qualities and qualifications from this domestic help because before the parents come back, this nanny will help with homework. This nanny would help sing. In short, as they are together, they are singing, Mr. It's not Mr. Rosie. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. They are doing all the rhymes. They are helping with assignments. And that's not a problem. Or is it a problem? And then sometimes they come back from work and they don't bother to check. Have they done their homework? Have they eaten? Yes. Is everything okay? Yes. I'm going to see people tomorrow morning. Boom, they go inside the house. And then when it's holiday season, that is how it continues. So yes, we have children that are being raised by domestic helps. Or by stopping our children from helping domestic helps, are we raising a generation of entitled adults who can't boil an egg without supervision? But then again, if I hire you to cook, if I hire you to clean, if I hire you to supervise, and my child does the stirring, maybe you are doing the cooking, and I'm seeing my child putting the seasoning cubes and putting salt and auntie, should I keep turning? Yes, keep turning it. Or I see my child, you're cleaning, you're dusting, and my child is holding mop stick. Am I getting what I paid for? So again, I ask, if your child helps your domestic staff with chores, do you see it as a failure of the staff's duty or a necessary part of your child's upbringing? Are you like that respondent who said, we split the salary between the two of you because this child helped you? 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Once again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-0306-416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info page, and our Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 90.3 page. Go there, watch us live, and most importantly, be a part of a conversation by dropping your comments in the comment section, and I'll gladly read. Zion from Port Harcourt, welcome to the sunny side. Let's talk.
Thank you for this discourse. May God bless you.
Amen.
In one way or the other, some of us are even guilty of what I'm about to say.
Okay.
But it's not yet to victimize anybody. But it's here for us to see the in-depth knowledge behind certain acts that we are missing, thinking we are doing the right thing. This way, any day you come back home and you saw your nanny sitting down and the kids you ask her to look after, let me use the word supervised after. I guess I get the knowledge now. Give her too cold, chilled, soft drink or juice or wine to drink. We employ them or we engage them. We use the word nanny, okay, from house help to house girl to house help. House help, we have graduated it to nanny. Look at the word. To be honest, you engaged a supervisor. Supervise my house while I go to job. My kids, my home, my everything is under your care. When your kids start sweeping, washing plates, holding mop stick or whatever we may put it, because now I like so garnish language, everything. Clap for that nanny. I would say clap for that supervisor. Today, there are a lot of young girls who can't do anything. I'm talking about the African culture and context now. They cannot wash even their clothes. They can't even cook. They can't even do anything. All you see them is playing fingers. Sit down carelessly. And should I tell you the end result? Most of them end up being pregnant for who they can't even trace the man who pregnated them for. Because for all those while they were depending on somebody to do something for them. How come do you think washing houses and cleaning houses are sprouting everywhere? I'm not trying to say cleaners everywhere. Now there's also industrial cleaners everywhere. No! African man likes that girl that serves. That is why if you go to most of the restaurants, our brothers are eyeing those girls who are serving. 3 girls who are giving tea in the office, they let them rest. And their wife, they are, so they claim to be a trophy wife. That supervisor you call a nanny is training your children, either a son or a daughter, to be self-reliant when they grow up. Is giving them the training for them to stand the appetite of the society. She is trained. See, we have seen a situation where madam go they punish the nanny or house help. They treat our own children as if they are queens. Go and read the story of Cinderella. Was she not the one that was being pressured all the moment? But when the victory comes or came, who received it? Cinderella, not her own daughter. So we see these people sometimes, this colonial master syndrome that affect most of us. You know, once we get small money now, we don't feel like now we be the colonial master. They handed over the baton to us. Because our small money we get to, we are not the colonial master. We want to oppress order. Have subjected a lot of our sons and daughters into drugs, into isolation, and the rest of it. How come a lot of young boys today are into drugs? Go and check them. My son just sold my fridge. These people who are complaining are wealthy people in the society. Mid-class people.
So Zion, the bottom line is... All right, thank you very much. Jerry from NTA Road, welcome to the sunny side, Jerry.
Yes, hello.
Hi, I'm with you.
I agree with the previous caller.
Mm.
I'm a father. I have 2 girls.
Oh, wow, great. Congratulations.
Yes, 1917.
Mm.
And they have their own house chores that each of them do. We have a kitchen manager and we have a house manager. And the house help supervises them. You should know how to mop. You should know how to, at their ages, fry egg at least. I also taught them how to bake cake, how to bake bread. I was taught by the house help that raised me up as well. I make all sorts of pastry. I make chin-chin. I make samosa. I make spring rolls. I was taught. You see? So every Christmas, since I got married, my wife has not touched the kitchen. I make fried rice. I make jollof for the house. Every Christmas and New Year. And it's been 10 years down the line now. So why should I teach my kids what I was taught? No? For crying out loud, these house helps are not going to be there permanently. They're going to leave one day. And so who are you going to leave these kids with? How are they going to learn if they don't practice? So there's no splitting of anything. Let us be honest with this. We're raising up children to become responsible adults by themselves. And I'm speaking as a father. So please, that discussion of you're punishing the children, come on now, for crying out loud. Thank you, and have a lovely day.
All right, thank you, and have a lovely day as well, Jerry. I need to hear from the ladies because when I saw this post, not many men had a lot to say. Yes. For the most part of it, most of these hires are done by the madame of the house. And the madame's word is law. Some men do not want to get entangled with madame and domestic help wahala. However, sometime in the future, some men will blame the women when the daughters in the house turn out to be terrible. Your mother did not teach you anything. But where do we draw the line, really, between a domestic help literally assigning duties that was meant for them to your children and involving them in some of the activities as a learning curve? Lucy from Port Harcourt. I'm guessing Lucy is a lady. Hi, Lucy. Welcome to the sunny side.
Okay. First of all.
Oh, Lucky. Why did I see Lucy before? Welcome, Lucky. Talk to me.
Okay. First of all, some of us that has a nanny or house help, it's because we want to cover up some aspect of our lapses. That is some areas where we're not being able to be present to cover in those aspects. Now, in a situation where you hired someone in your house, to do those aspects is because you want to get the best of those things in your absence. So for your daughter, your elder daughter, to be assisting the house help or the nanny, to me, I don't see anything wrong. For instance, if the nanny is a good cook or if the house help is a good cook, you like the way her food tastes, and your daughter is always with her in the kitchen. To me, it's a very nice one because my daughter will end up at the end of the day knowing how to cook very well. So you shouldn't treat your house help or your nanny anyhow, or saying you want to cut her salary because you saw in your camera that your daughter is assisting her. Now let's go to the aspect of cleaning. These days, some of our girl children, they don't know how to do anything because some of our parents, we neglect some certain things to the point that we don't even care to know if our children know how to do this thing. So for the nanny or the house help to bring in your daughter, your elder daughter, to say, okay, be doing this one, it means it's part of the home bringing, part of the upbringing that you need to show that girl that she is doing for you. So you should be happy that someone is there in your absence to show your girl child on how to do those things, because one day that your girl child will grow to be a woman and get married, and when she goes into her husband's house, probably they don't have the house help. Who will do those cleaning?
Who will do those cleaning? Okay. Thank you, Lucky. Sandra from Omagwa. Hello, Sandra. Welcome to the sunny side.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
On the topic we are discussing. Yeah. One thing about us here in Nigeria or Africa is mentality. The mentality is when you bring in somebody to your house, especially when it is good, the person is collecting salary from you, he or she needs to deliver. Because of that little money you are paying, it's as if the person should work and die. Every penny, every dime, she or she should work. But forgetting that these children that we are bringing into the world, they will have their own future. A day will come when they will leave the house. Sometimes most of these our ladies, especially, are not even working. Maybe their husband gives them money as much as they have everything they think is all they need. Most of them will sit in the house. The house help will be working. They will call their children. Mary, tell the house help to get you water. The house help is mobbing. The little Mary will come.
Mommy said,
Angelina,
hi.
Mom said you should give me water. I need water. The house help will leave the mobile stick and go to the freezer to get water for Mary. In another second, where is Angelina? Mary, go and call her. Tell her that that's the part I want to wear out. She should just sit very well. Mary will go and call Angelina. Mom said you should go and clean slippers. Rabbi, Mary is not 10 years, 12 years. You cannot tell that little girl that it's your own to go and clean slippers because you are paying the house help. What a world.
What a world.
And at the end of the day, something might happen when you are no longer there. And these children will be.
Oh, dear. Thank you.
One challenge or the other. Maybe an aunt took them and try to teach them what to do. The next thing they time.
Oh, dear. So sorry we lost our call. We need to go on a quick commercial break now. Stay tuned.